questões táticas e apesar da boa entrada do Porto na partida, conseguindo tirar um bocadinho a bola ao Braga, fica na retina a reação que a equipa tem, especialmente depois do gol sofrido e a todos os momentos que o jogo envolveu.
I think I agree with you. Honestly, we played a really good match, made by moments. I think the first 35 minutes were top intensity, good on the ball, really good off the ball. We really managed to have the control of the game in all the moments. We play a lot in the opposite half. Very brave against one team that, as I said several times, is really good, really well coached. They play quite unique football in the way that how short they are in the passes, how they accumulate players. And it's very difficult to recover the ball, and especially it's very difficult to go there again and again and again. And I think we did it. In the last 10 minutes of the first half, we dropped a little bit our level, but without conceding anything. And in the second half, I think we had the capacity to react to a situation. Of course, is something to check and to discuss, but the reaction has been top. The entrance of the player from the bench has been a really good one. Who started to enter the player outside. You saw at the end of the game Thiago Silva and Alan. They were two coaches more on the bench to really help to really push till the end. And as I said, you know that I'm always very calm, but tonight, at least for a couple of hours, we deserve to celebrate because it has been an amazing game and a very important result. Sportivo.
Boa noite, Francesco. Há aqui um dado, faltam 7 jornadas para o final. O Futebol Clube do Porto tem 72 pontos neste momento, ultrapassa o total dos pontos da época passada, que foram 71. Está envolvido ainda em várias lutas com muita chance. O que é que isto lhe quer dizer, particularmente?
No, yesterday I said that we had 8 games to play. Now we have 1 game less. So it's like this. So in one side, of course, I'm very happy. So also my celebration was a bit over the standard, let's say. But I think we really played a game like with a clear intent and with a clear desire to win. But now that's all. It's over. As soon as we will arrive in Dragao, we have to give a few days off for a few players that are not going with the national team. We will have many players with the national team, and after, as soon as everybody will be back to prepare in the best way possible Famalicão, that you saw how good they are doing since the beginning, and especially in the last moment they are in the top form. Probably they are one of the team already at the moment in the best shape, so we have to be absolutely ready to receive them in Dragao.
Francesco, boa noite. André Castroveiro em direto para a RTP, notícias para o programa Trio de Ataque. 2 questões, se me permite. A primeira, o Porto logo sofre o golo do Braga, mexe na equipa. Se considera que esse momento foi fulcral para quem entra também ajudar no processo de virar o jogo, e também
Respondemos à primeira.
Olhando para a pergunta anterior da minha colega.
Respondemos primeiro à primeira.
Okay. No, in reality, we didn't need to concede a goal to change the dynamic because we were doing really good. In reality, we got punished with a penalty that, again, from the feeling on the pitch and the few images that I saw, we can discuss about this one. See, this is penalty. If we go back with our history, we should have quite a lot more. I remind the one of Dennis Wool against Benfica that even with the t-shirt completely pulled was not enough, the contact. But okay, the reaction was top. Who were already on the pitch, the aggressiveness and the spirit was fantastic. So I think it was like somehow we built a game in a certain way, and the goal considered was just one event in the middle of a game. It has been really well played.
Obrigado. A próxima pergunta, a última da minha parte, agradeço já a disponibilidade para responder, é tendo em conta que no histórico de Sporting e Benfica, ou neste caso primeiro Benfica e Sporting empatam a 2 golos aqui em Braga, no plano teórico, pelo menos no papel, pareceu-me que este seria o jogo mais complicado para o Futebol Clube do Porto. Sente de alguma forma que foi aberta uma autoestrada com via azul para o título?
No. So for sure it's really remarkable the fact that from the top 3 we are the only team that beat Braga and we beat them twice. I said yesterday and even now, and I can confirm now my respect for how good they are and how well Braga plays. So definitely is a very important result. But I just finished to speak about the fact that starting from the next match, we are going to have already an opponent that is in a very good form, an opponent that we played against them twice and has been always really complicated. So in reality, all the games they have certain difficulties. We have difficult games at home, difficult games away. So let's go international competition. We will receive in the second leg Sporting at Dragao, so we will have a month of April quite busy, so let's go step by step, first with Famalicão and after with what is coming the next.
Olá Francesco, Fernando Coelho para a CMTV e para o Now. Tinha dito na divisão que esperava um jogo aberto e competitivo e de facto verificou-se isso. Pergunto-me se de alguma forma, na sua ótica, acaba por ficar manchado por 2 lances, o do penalti que você refere e também o lance do Denis Gulo com o Niakate, onde, parecendo do banco, pareceu que estava a pedir a expulsão do jogador. Isso de alguma forma estragou o jogo.
The situation of Denis Wu when you go to the goal and he's not red card, you ask for red card.
For me, there were, let's say, more than one situation. The one of Gabriel Veiga at the beginning of the game, clear touch. The situation in front of the bench, it was there. The one of Oscar when he took the touch and he was going alone in open field, and the defender, when he saw that he couldn't take it, he just watched him put, in my opinion, the elbow in the face of the player. I don't know how many centimeters was missing, but the intention not to play the ball was there. So to play with one player more after 40 minutes could be already a quite big advantage. That of course we didn't get it. The situation of Dennis, I would say, could be a clear open goal opportunity, even though the ball is not in control of the player, so I would say it's orange. And the action of the penalty is so and so, but okay. Some situation inside. The most important part is how the team react, how the team stand, how the team manage in front of the difficulties, how the players enter on the pitch to help the team to change the gear, and once again how everybody participate to the game of tonight. But in reality, since the beginning of the season, this group is fantastic. Is fantastic. After we have many games to play, many points, we are in the final. When we start again, we'll be in the final race with 2 months full of very important matches. But yeah, my gratitude for what these guys are doing so far is amazing. So now, again, let's enjoy a little bit. We count down, we work, and after we will prepare the final push.
TV CNN. Boa noite, Pedro Monteiro, TV CNN Portugal. Pergunto-lhe qual a importância deste resultado, desta vitória, não apenas, como já disse há pouco, por ser em teoria uma das saídas mais difíceis que o Porto tinha até a final do ano, mas por ir para uma pausa das seleções. Há muito tempo que o campeonato não ia sofrer uma interrupção. As últimas semanas de jogos têm sido de uma grande intensidade, também para o Futebol Clube do Porto. Qual é a importância desta sequência de jogos e acabar com esta vitória aqui em Braga?
Of course, it's always good, especially when you have 2 weeks of break to have the opportunity to work with these feelings. This is very good, but from our side, like, nothing is going to change in the way that in the celebration of tonight. I think you saw us at the end of the game. Everybody was really, how to say, excited. Is because so far we never took 1 minute to nothing more than one hug. Last night we did a fantastic game. We qualified to the quarterfinal of Europa League, and I think we had time 1 or 2 minutes to, let's say, to congratulate each other, and straight after we were already with the players on the pitch to run, with the technical staff to prepare the game of tonight. So I think in the result of tonight, in the celebration of tonight, is a mix of like all the good things of the last moment where we didn't get any pleasure. So now again, I think sometimes it's also good to enjoy a little bit, but in the other side, like for the players that will stay with us in Olival, this international break is going to be made by hard work, with the same effort, with the same attention, with the same desire to improve, because now, again, in reality we didn't do anything. We are, of course, in a very good place in 3 competitions, with the desire to compete till the end, but the last 2 months there are many things needs to be done. So from our side, the mantra is game by game, and especially work.
3 últimas perguntas aqui na SIC.
Olá Francesco, boa noite, Rui Teixeira, SIC. Já que falou da forma como reagiu ao segundo golo, eu diria que terá sido talvez um dos seus festejos mais efusivos desde que assumiu o comando do Futebol Clube do Porto, não só como festejou o golo, mas também após o apito final, a forma como celebrava a vitória com a sua equipa técnica. O que é que significaram esses festejos? Foi apenas a reviravolta? Foi a vitória? Ou se calhar estes 3 pontos valem um pouco mais do que isso, até do ponto de vista anímico?
3 points are 3 points, and nothing more than this. I think after a performance play like this, the capacity to go against all the adversity, against all the situation that are not in our control, and how the players stand on the pitch, and how the players approach every single moment. If you take the shoot of Fofana, how he went for the tackle, and how he managed the few minutes after to defend, there is the picture of the team. And I think when you see this type of effort, this type of sacrifice in front of our supporters, that also tonight they make us feel home. Yes, please concede me this luxury to have 35 seconds of extra celebration.
Olá, boa noite, Tiago Gonçalves para a TSF. O Oscar Petruszewski, durante a primeira parte, foi dando alguns sinais de desconforto, porque não estava a ser muito feliz em algumas ações individuais. Isso até foi visível quando ia para os balneários. O que é certo é que na segunda parte apareceu em melhor plano, foi decisivo na assistência que fez. Foi necessário corrigir algum aspecto do jogador ou foi apenas circunstancial?
No, when you play games like this, with a lot of man-to-man situations, of course, for a player like Oscar prefers to receive the ball on the feet and have the time to start his action. These games are going to be different. He needs to learn how to manage his frustration when the ball doesn't arrive clean as usual. We spoke a lot about dirty balls and balls that are coming from an aerial duel, etc., etc. In the first half, I think he didn't do that much, but a few times that he had the opportunity to do things, he generated a yellow card that potentially could be something more. He had a very, very, very good defensive attitude. Tactically was very clever, because again, I don't see many teams that they come to press Braga as we did, because everybody's quite scared to come to play, because Braga is a team that they are very brave to play, they are very brave to combine, and they play in distances that if you are not perfect in the way that you approach, it's very difficult to recover the ball. 2 times we arrive late and they escape, but several times we manage really well to recover the ball and to force them to kick.
Sports.
Olá, boa noite. Michał Świerżyński, Eleven Sports Polonia. Uma pergunta mais sobre Oscar Petruszewski. Vimos os 78 minutos do Oscar. Está perto de jogar jogo completo ou está bem fisicamente? Porque lembro momento quando você dizia que não estava preparado depois da pausa na Polónia.
I think he's physically getting better. He's very young. He's coming, of course, from different league, different demands, different style of play. Maybe not that much because Jagiellonia, I know how they play, and is a team as well very interesting. But what we demand is quite a lot in terms of intensity and density of action. So he arrived after the long break that you have in Poland. So he's building a good condition. But for us, if you follow a little bit, usually we always try to change the forward players when we have the opportunity. Oscar, when we took him out today, I think he was almost in the red zone, and we had a player like Borja that could help us to change the game and to bring again to raise up our level one more time.
Última pergunta lá atrás.
Boa tarde, Francesco Farioli. Boa noite, Francesco Farioli, Pedro Moraes no Record. O Fofana parece um jogador feito para os jogos grandes. Entrou contra o Sporting, marcou. Entrou contra o Liga, conquistou um penalti. Hoje aqui marca o segundo gol que dá a vitória do Futebol Clube do Porto. Queria perguntar-lhe o que é que o Fofana, na sua opinião, veio acrescentar a este Futebol Clube do Porto e se gostava, sabendo que não será fácil contar com ele para 26-27.
Let's go step by step. He's a player that is on loan with us, but especially he has a very clear mission. He's very connected and very focused when he's about to enter, when he's about to start the games, if he has to stay out. But here I think today there is a proof once again of in the last two games. If you take the four players that we had in January, Thiago, Oscar, Terem and Seco are four very precise profile that help us to raise up the level, help us to compensate. Unfortunately, I will not get tired to repeat myself, to massive injury because I think the fact that we are capable somehow to overcome these difficulties is quite remarkable and comes with the work of everybody. And these guys that are right, and Seco is one of these one. I think they really help us to raise up the level, technically and physically, but especially and in the other side to keep the human level of the group at the highest.
Obrigado a todos, muito obrigado.